everybody. This video today is actually going to be how this all got started, basically. Okay, so to those that might know me as Tamara Life Journey, Life After 5, I changed my name today in order to get something more smoothly ran through my channel. Okay, so we're now known as Skitlanta Commentaries, right? But I wanted to take a quick break and just show where all this started from, because in the comments everybody was saying how nobody was supportive with Anthony when she did what she did, or we all seem to forgot how all this started. So I just wanted to do a recap on how we got to this point where we're at now, where Anthony has turned into from an upstanding man to the player that he has become. That we are now, we hate, everybody hating his guts, like can't stand him, can't understand how he's able, how and why he's doing what he's doing. Well, I can see it from both sides of the coin, because although I keep saying, you know, nobody deserves what he's doing, because nobody do, right? I personally feel like he could have just divorced her once he found out about what she did, right? And that would have made it right on his part. But I was a little confused there. I guess with everything and how long it had been dragged out, I was under the impression that before this whole affair started, was when he actually found out about Wayne. But really, that wasn't. In fact, he was going through some financial difficulties because of his gambling decision that him and Jay did and Phil, and he lost some money, and he wasn't being honest with Amber about losing the money. So he was trying to portray like he still had his status when he didn't. So he felt guilty about that. On top of the fact, he was not really dealing with the issues that he still had feelings for his ex, Rolando. Okay, so this is where it all comes into play. But little did he know, old girl was doing her own thing. And that's where we're getting ready to pick up this video. And see, this is where karma is now kicking her behind. Because at this point, Anthony was a real stand-up guy. He was a good man. If you want to go back and look at that, it was entitled When Amber Tells Anthony She's Going to Stay Home Before the Wedding. This is where her deception really, it was about to come to an end, because she actually was already doing it. Her and Wayne were still seeing each other. They was doing their little dirt. And she wanted to be with him one last time before she became the perfect wife.
I can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see me. I can't wait to see you. You're gonna be Mrs. Dalton.
Mrs. Dalton.
I know. How you feel, babe?
It feels like it's been a long time coming. It's like finally here. So I'm excited.
I'm ready for our new beginning, our new start, our fresh life together. Just you.
Notice how she keeps stressing our new beginning, just you and me, because she was already in a relationship where she was cheating on her fiance with Wayne, right? So now she's trying to convince herself after this is over.
Thank you for coming back last night. I really appreciate it.
I can't believe I came back last night.
I know, man, but
I'm getting married today.
I know.
I'm getting married today.
And this is where the whole issue is. She was cheating up all the way up until the day she got married in their relationship. So her and Wayne was still messing around. Shayla, actually, the flip side of it was Shayla was actually trying to tell her not to do him like that because he was such a good man. She was telling her she was wrong for messing with Wayne and that she should stop. But Amber was like so addicted to him that she couldn't do it. So really, Other than Shayla being a gold digger, because that has always been a character. Far as when he came down to Amber, and Anthony, she was a stand-up friend at this point.
Hey man, like we ain't gonna talk about nothing negative. Don't.
Now, I'm in the bed with
And you should feel like crap since you're about to get married in a few hours, literally. And you're in the bed with your ex-husband while your fiance is stressing out because you basically spent $250,000 on this wedding and we weren't even first faithful to this man. It was all about what Anthony had. I do believe she probably had feelings for him, but she was more in love with what he had than him. And this is just Wayne wanting to be a player and not wanting to commit to her, but still wanting a woman. Plain and simple. That's all it was. And he was going to say what he had to in order to get what he wanted because he still wanted Amber at that time. And to be honest with you, even though Wayne was scared of commitment, I really do think he actually loved Amber and he did not want to lose her. But the fact that he did not want to give up being a single man because he wanted to still be able to do what he wanted to do because of his own issues that he had with women, he chose to let her go.
That's easy for me to say, but
it is your day, your wedding day, while you hugged up with another man. This is just beyond crazy to me. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. Craziness. It's plain.
Somebody spit.
Look at roll over there looking uncomfortable.
I don't.
Hit the fan. Excuse me, little twitch dog. And we all know how that ended. Once he went and confronted Amber about what Shayla had told him, first she tried to deny it, but then she came out and she said the truth. That he did not know that she was telling the truth. You know, he was hurt. But here's the thing. Best friends gonna know what's up, right? He confronted her. She tried to lie at first, but then she confessed and told him the truth. And that's where we're at now. He ended up staying with her. He forgave her and he stayed with her. But he was never the same. That man had checked out of this relationship a long time ago because he was hurt. He was hurt after all that. You know, she ended up doing that. Now, mind you, he cheated before he found out about it. But we all know that saying, you could do it, but when a man could do it, but when it's done to him, he can't take that. Now, mind you, when he did it, you know, that first time, he was intoxicated, so it wasn't his fault. But he came back that second time and he did it. So he was up under that little scenario that's saying at that point. That was all him, you know. He tried to do the right thing, come back and end it, but we see how that went. Miss Shayla was hurt. She had been to support a friend. She had tried to convince Amber not to do what she had did. She had started having feelings for this man, and she wanted to act off on him. Zash, my No Limit soldier, was telling her not to do that because it was wrong. But she just needed to have him. She wanted to have him because of everything Amber was bragging about. And she saw him as a very good man. And she wanted to show him she was better than what he had. And we all know the rest of the story. But this was just something to fill y'all in so that y'all could kind of see what was going on and why some people are not so forgiving or don't care that Amber is now going through this because of everything she did prior to deciding to be a faithful wife. You do agree with your soul. But I will stand by this and say, if he felt that way, once he found out, he should have just divorced her. Because at that point, you had undipped back in, brother, for a second time. So you was just as guilty as she was. So maybe that's, too, is why he stayed. Maybe that's why he tried to work on it. But that reminder, constant reminder, always being with Wayne because they was business partners. Always feeling some type of way because that conversation, that thing kept coming back up in their marriage so much. It was just too much for him. He eventually checked out of there. And this is what we have now. All right, y'all. So I'm going to pick back up with some more videos, more current. I just wanted to kind of dip back in so to kind of show everybody what actually happened if you kind of was lost in the sauce there. All right. Talk to y'all later. Be your brothers and your sister keeper. And as always, keep God first. Karma's real, y'all. We reap what we sow. Toodles.